Hi guys, and welcome back to August Plan with me. As you can see, I am still in some form of cast. Maybe next month. We're moving forward, it's progress. Maybe then, soon. But anyway, moving past that. August. I did not know what to set up this month. I did not know what design to do. I could not think of anything whatsoever. So I went to my good old friend Google and typed in bullet journal ideas, bullet journal August ideas, bullet journal setup ideas, and I came across some hot air balloons of different forms and variations and went, yeah, that'd be cute. And then proceeded to find some inspiration photos and then proceeded to go a little bit all out on this first page, as you can see. It's not that complicated for the rest of it. I think I might have given up if it was. Although I did realise on subsequent pages, because I went smaller with my little hot air balloons, I kind of almost made them too small in some places. But, you live and learn. We went from one extreme to the other, which is pretty much the norm in my world, I guess. So, yeah, we're going with it. And because I'm still sort of mainly one-handed and didn't want to do anything too elaborate, I say that having just drawn that. I went with colouring pencils this month. I've not had the colouring pencils, I don't think, out for a while. This is when I probably realised I actually used colouring pencils last month. I genuinely can't remember. I don't think I did. I think it was pens, but I will check that in a bit and probably be very wrong. So yeah, colouring pencils came out because I kind of, for this first page, the reference image, the original I found, different colours but had some kind of a gradient effect going on with the colours, and I kind of went, yeah, that's cool, I'll do that with colouring pencils, because I don't have any pens really I can do that with, and I'm not feeling watercolour this month. I think not on this paper, gradient on this paper, I don't think that would be that effective or particularly nice to do. Come to that, because it's obviously not watercolour paper, it's just standard paper. So yeah, colouring pencils, gradients. I am already rambling. We are 2.5 minutes in and I've lost it. So I suppose that's better than some other months. But you will see, I have, on these weekly spreads, I've changed the layout a little bit. I thought it had happened eventually again, because I did attempt very similar to this a few months back. I want to say it was April's maybe, and I realised it didn't work for me because I didn't have things. My goodness, English has apparently escaped me tonight. Have things like my finance tracker on the weekly spreads. So that meant I didn't use it, or wasn't very good at remembering to update it, and it just didn't kind of work for me. So I've altered it a little bit. So, yeah, we're going with it. So this time I've got 7 boxes for my days of the week, because I do need days of the week. It helps me. I can't have like little ones or like just a big thing. I need to know specifics. And then I went with the 8th box. Instead of it having like the month, and I would normally have a kind of a mini like day calendar thing, just so I can look across and see how weeks. Well, I've forsaken that this time and made that 8th space my finance tracker. So we're going to see how this works, because it looked cool when I found the original idea of this, and then I've tweaked it around a bit, and every kind of week is the same for these whole 4 August weeks, but with different doodles of hot air balloons. You can see I kind of vary them out, and some of these I kind of made too small because I'm clever like that, I guess. And I think there's probably the next page where I didn't even bother trying to put a design on it. It was too small, gave up, just went with one solid colour. And you know, some clouds because hot air balloons are in the sky. I mean, I don't really often see hot air balloons where I live these days, but we're at the right time of year where, depending where you are, this is kind of the point where you do, you know, at sundown, sunset, one of those, you sometimes would see their silhouettes on the sky, and it's kind of always a nice thing to see. But yeah, hot air balloons. Surprisingly, I don't know, complicated in some respects to draw. We're trying to get the aspect of the balloon bit right at the top without it looking too big, too small. Lots of variables. I've also gone with big dates. I did for the first page write the pink in last, and then I realised it was picking up the dark ink and just tainting it, which is why I started doing it first. So by the time I then got to write over it, it had kind of dried and settled, and hopefully didn't, you know, ruin my pens or spread across the page. You can see there, apparently I forgot how to write the number 2 when we got to 25. It's completely the wrong size compared to everything else. I don't know, my brain was not quite cooperating at that point. I mean, it's still not cooperating now, so, you know, but it was fun. I quite enjoyed this one. I quite like this little spread out. I'll actually see if having it like this works. I mean, it does mean I don't have a notes page on each week or a general tasks bit, but I don't know if I need that. I do use it and I don't use it. August is going to be a quiet-ish month for me, I think, in terms for writing things in, so it might, we'll see what happens. It's either going to work or it won't, and if it doesn't, I might have to rejig it again at another point and maybe make these boxes smaller and work out how to put more of them in. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to shut up and enjoy my flick through.